basically I finally got the my thing to connect to my white Panda directly through Wi-Fi, and be able to query the diagnostic port for the same data that my HonData Flash Pro queries, and added that into the bit change monitoring or alerting. I did have to add another layer of addressing, I guess kind of like a frame ID. So I used bus number in my database as the PID, or the request ID, and then use PID for the sub address, and then the byte number is separate. But each of the proprietary frames has, or almost all of them have 8 or maybe 10, 8 or 10 frames that come that are sent back. They're not all particularly valuable, but I haven't mapped any of these yet, so I do need to still do that. But they are there's a lot more frames than I'm even querying right now, because I just randomly added a whole bunch of different identifiers that Flash Pro was not using, and I got a lot of hits on it. So I am excited about that. It seems like there's a whole lot of data there that could be useful. So that I could also query or have the live feed from OpenPilot, I went ahead and connected OpenPilot, or the Eon, to the same white Panda Wi-Fi connection, so that the laptop can connect to both systems at the same time. The performance seems to be about the same, so I'm happy with the result. I do think that if I did continue to use a dual Panda solution, I would probably just go ahead and use one of those CAN buses for the communications between the two Pandas, instead of using a Wi-Fi connection. So I would just piggyback it and have to modify or do a custom firmware to be able to do that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go for a drive just to do a quick demo. I really hope this is recording, because I cannot see the screen. I'm just going to take a short spin around the block. I mean, there isn't anything special about this particular set of data, but I just wanted something on there to see. But I did separate out the bit change summary into each group, so that I can so it's not so cluttered up. I really need to rewrite all of the code that I have, because it's so POC'd out. I'm not very experienced with Python or Linux or JavaScript or anything, so everything is just kind of tied together with baling wire and duct tape. So I need to rewrite it from scratch and refactor it for performance.